Yo, family, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Crazy Faith of God. Welcome to the Crazy Faith of God channel, where you get nothing but value, impacting your soul, impacting your spirit every single day, right? Let's dive into this topic, right? Today's topic is actually going to be, awareness of emotions, right? Awareness of your emotions, right? This is a really big topic because this exercise, this topic is actually going to allow you to stay in control of your emotions, right? It's going to actually hone in on when your emotion arises and how to take control of it when it does arise, right? So, through life, we all have situations and circumstances that flares our emotions, that triggers our emotions, that problems happen and our emotions get flared, our emotions get tossed, right? And we got to be able to control those emotions, right? Because when we're not in control of our emotions, we do stupid stuff, right? We say things that we don't mean, right? We act out of character, right? We don't act like the sons and daughters of God, right? And I bring this to you for the awareness of when your emotions flare, right? You have that opportunity to become aware of it. That's number one, right? You see the emotions flare, okay, you aware of it, all right? You don't become the emotion. You just observe the emotion, right? So this is what you got to do, right? When the emotion flares, you're aware, number one, right? And then you view it as if it's on the outside of you. It's not on the inside. It's just like, oh, your emotion flared. Okay, you see what's going on, and then you pivot, right? And then you bring your emotions under your feet, right? You want to put your emotions under your feet so that way you have a clear mind on what to do next on solving that problem, right? Because we want to be clear. We want to be clear. Okay, this is our emotions that's being triggered right now, right? And we got to be aware, okay, let's master ourselves by becoming more aware of our emotions and then putting your emotions under your feet to figure out the solutions. Because when your emotions flare and you don't have control over it, right, what happens is now you become the emotion, the emotions get inside of you, then the emotion can contaminate you, causing you to do things that you don't want to do, act in the way you don't want to act, and speak in the way that you don't want to speak, right? And this could hinder your process of growth. And you know what? God will continuously bring problems that trigger your emotions until you get it right, until we understand and master our emotions, right? Number one, any type of problem happen, your emotions will be triggered, right? Any kind of problem that happens, that's the first thing that happens. Your emotions will be triggered. Your emotions will try to flare, right? All you have to do is just become aware of your emotions, right? And then you bring those emotions down, right? You are in control of your emotions. You bring it down, right? It flares. All right, now it's time to bring those emotions down, right? You are in control. And then you reject the emotions, or if you could find a problem to solve the problem that's creating the emotion, you figure that out. Maybe it's even getting a pen and paper, right? Writing down what's going on in your life, what problems are you having, so you could identify the solution to the problem, so that way you can kill the emotion and the problem, and now you stay in control. You're mastering yourselves. You're mastering your problems and actually getting through your emotions, right? You're actually getting through your emotions and your problems, right? But the moment we don't have access and are in control of our emotions, that's when life starts to take control of you. And then more situations and circumstances start to occur that triggers your emotions, right? The law of attraction, right? How you respond, right? You always want to respond rather than react, because when you react, more things start coming, right? You start to reacting to your emotions. You start reacting to your emotions, right? You start reacting to your emotions. more of that starts to happen. More problems that flare, makes your emotions flare. More problems start to attract you that makes your emotions flare. And then now what? You're in this pit, right? You're in this pit. Things keep happening. Why? Because you didn't master your emotions by responding rather than reacting. That's all and God is going to continuously, oh, you didn't master your emotions? I'm going to send another problem to make sure you get it right this time. Oh, you didn't get it right that time? I'm going to send him back with Jimmy. You didn't get it right with Jimmy? I'm going to send him back with Paul. You didn't get it with Paul? I'm going to send him back with Henry, right? It's just going to be a continuous learning until you get it right, right? And it all starts from being aware. Like now I'm able to be aware. At first, when that happened to me, I wasn't aware. I wasn't aware that, when my emotions got triggered, right? I wasn't really aware. I'm like, because it felt like that's who I really was. But in all reality, it was just my emotions. It was not even me. It was just my emotions. So once I became aware of that, I'm like, hold on. All right, let me settle my emotions down, right? Because I'm in control. My emotions don't control me, right? That's number one. And how can I figure out a solution to this problem that's creating this emotion? And where is this where is this problem coming from, right? Where are these emotions coming from? What is it? So I dive a little bit deeper, and if I want to take it to another level to really examine everything, pen and paper. Pen and paper. You get everything out of your mind on a paper. You can see it on paper. That allows you to free your mind. That's number one, because everything's out of your mind on the paper. You read the whatever you wrote, right? And then you're able to come up with a solution because it's not all in your head. You're not in your head trying to figure it out. Now it's on paper. Now you get a better visualize. Now you get to better visualize of how to defeat that problem. But if we're just going in our minds, we would never get anywhere. It's just like, it's going to keep rambling over and over and over until you put it on paper. Then it becomes more clear on what to do moving forward. It's all about the clarity. We cannot fix anything if we don't have the mental clarity. If we're not journaling every day, right? Getting our thoughts on paper to see what's going on in our minds, right? A lot of us are, including me, I was that person that was just trying to figure things out in my mind. I was once that person, and that doesn't work. That honestly doesn't work, right? Meditation helps me. Journaling helps me, right? These are the things that work, right? Even cleaning, right? Cleaning your room, making sure everything is organized can free your mind, right? You can have a peace of mind by doing these things, right? But it all comes from being aware. If we're aware, we can fix the problem. If we're not aware, we can't fix nothing. It's just being blind to a problem that's going to keep reoccurring until we get the awareness. That's all it is, right? The awareness is big. Like, shout out to God for my awareness, right? Shout out to God for my wisdom and my awareness, right? Shout out to God for that, right? And all the wisdom I get to bring back to you guys to add more value to you guys, giving more value back out to the world, right? To be 1% better each and every single day, right? And I just want to leave you guys with this, right? I'm going to leave you guys with this, right? If we don't start to, become more aware of our emotions, you will become a slave to your emotion, right? And you will let the same problem defeat you every single time, right? Until you get it right, right? And God will keep sending the same problem over and 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 over again until you get it right. So my question to you is, are you going to keep repeating the same mistake over and over, or are you going to pivot and get it right? Are you going to pivot and be a master of your emotions? Because if you're not the master, then who is? Who is the master of your emotions? Who? We can't have two masters. We can only have one master. And this is an area I feel like, a lot of people struggling. And I was the person that struggled in this area. I was the person that had to figure it out, right? And God kept putting me in situations where I was tested and I had to get it right. Through trials and tribulations, now I'm able to get it right and get back the value, right? And I encourage you guys to, you already have the willpower to master your emotions and to stay in control of it, right? It's already done, right? So I'll leave you guys with that and just want to take a few minutes now and pray over you guys. And I ask that God could give you more strength of mind, right? Give you more awareness, Lord. Thank you, God, for more awareness for everyone, right? So that way we can be aware of the problems and situations that occurs in our life, and to also be a problem solver to those emotions and problems, and to ultimately master ourselves into becoming a better person to, for everyone around us and to the world in general, Lord. And to become 1% better for ourselves, most importantly, worshiping you for giving us the glory to make it happen. So thank you, God, it's already done. And thank you, God, for the awareness that we get to keep pushing forward and actually implement something new. So with that being said, it's your boy, Crazy Fit the God, on the way out. Nothing but love. Let's become 1% better, right? If nobody told you, you have greatness that lies within inside of you, right? And nobody can stop that. You have hidden riches that lies within inside of you that nobody can stop, right? Let's dive in and figure out what those hidden riches are and bring it to light. With that being said, it's your boy Crazy Fit the God, on the way out. Nothing but love. Let's grow.